Morning student. Today we start chapter number 3, Accounting Standard and IFRS. What is accounting standard? Accounting standard is the general guidelines for the making of accounting. For the making accounting information meaningful to its user, it is very important that such information is reliable, relevant and comparable and understandable. The theory based on the accounting consists of the fundamental accounting assumptions, principles, concepts, and guidelines which have been developed over a period of time to bring uniformity and consistency to the process of accounting. A part of these, the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India ICAI, which regulatory body of the standardization of accounting policies in the country. These are discussed below. Generally accepting accounting principles. Gap. In order to maintain the uniformity in the process of accounting, certain rules or principles have been developed. These rules are called by different names such as principles, assumptions, concepts, and conventions. We read further all of these. Meaning of accounting principle. Accounting principles refers to the rules or guidelines adopted for recording and reporting of the business transaction in order to bring uniformity in the preparation and presentation of the financial transactions. The accounting principles have evolved over a long period of time on the basis of past experience. These principles are classified into two categories. First category is accounting concepts and second is accounting conventions. Accounting concepts refer to the necessary assumptions and ideas which are fundamental of accounting practice. These accounting assumptions or concepts must be followed as provide the basic foundation of the accounting process. Accounting concepts are the necessary assumptions, conditions upon which the accounting is based. Accounting conventions. Accounting conventions are the customs and traditions guiding the preparation of accounts. And now there are some assumptions. The three basic accounting assumptions are: first is going concern assumption, second is consistency assumption, and three is accrual assumption. Going concern assumption. According to this assumption, it is assumed that business shall continue for the period of long time. There is neither any intention nor any necessity to close down the business. Next is consistency assumption. According to this assumption, accounting practices once selected and adopted should be applied year after year. Third is accrual assumption. According to this accrual assumption, revenue and expenses are recorded in the period in which they become due, rather they are received or paid. Now let's come to the accounting principles. The first principle is business entity principle. That means business is separate than its members. According to this principle, business is considered to be separate and distinct identity from its owner. Money measurement principle. According to this principle, only those transactions and events are recorded in the books of accounts which are capable of being expressed in the money. Suppose the business enterprise has 70,000 cash, 2 buildings and 4 machines. These assets cannot be added and shown in the financial statement unless they are valued in terms of money and then added up together to know the worth of the business. Next, accounting period principle. According to this principle, economic life of an enterprise is split into the period intervals so that its performance is measured at the regular period. Next, full disclosure principle. According to this principle, the financial statement should be completely disclose all the significant information relating the economic affairs of the enterprises. Means we should disclose all the accounts to the users. Next, materiality principles. According to this principle, all relative relevant items, the knowledge of which might influence the decision of the users of the financial statement, should be disclosed in the financial statement. Next, prudence conservation principle. All prospective losses should be recorded. Means in future if we see any loss, we should record in the books of account, but all anticipated profit should be known. If you know any profit you will get, you should ignore it. According to this principle, an asset is recorded in the books at the price paid to acquire it, means purchase it, and cost become the basis for its accounting in which subsequent accounting period. Matching concept. Matching concept means according to this principle, expenses incurred an accounting period should be matched with the revenue, means income recognized in that period. Next, dual aspect concept. Dual aspect concept means every transaction has two aspects. One is debit and one is credit of the equal amount. Next is revenue recognition principle. Revenue must be recognized when a transaction has been entered into and obligation to receive its payment has been established. Verifiable objective concept. According to this principle, all transactions should be in a manner and they should be free from personal bias.